Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Official Hardcore and our Human Mage playthrough. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today.
I am listening.
I do appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. Let's empty the inventory out here with the Strider meat we need for a quest. Basically everything else we can get rid of. Murloc eyes. All the chainmail that we found last time that we don't need. Ruined leather scraps can go. Gore tusk snouts. We'll keep a hold of the light feathers for our slow fall ability. And we probably need to eventually do something with all of the linen that we have. I think we're moving out of linen, like slowly but surely. So I think I might be using the linen for leveling up first aid a bit. Could be a good time to do that. Cooking we're pretty far behind on, to be fair. The okra we don't need, the hops I'm gonna keep, and the flask of oil we'll keep. That looks pretty good.
Be careful.
That might be about as good as we can get it for now. Alright, so to start things off, we're going to head to the north. We need to find the rest of the Strider meat. And we also have to work our way up to the Buzz Box to turn in the Thresher Eyes. We could fight Rabid Thistlebear on the way. Not really sure if we will. But we will grab the other beached sea creature that we come across here. That is the plan to start us off. We have to plan for around level 19. At level 19, we're going to have to go back to Westfall. And we'll do Defias Pillagers, and then we'll probably stop in Loch Modan and do the level 15 quest there as well. Alright, let's clear away the Murlocs and we'll get out to the beached sea creature here. These guys are seers, so there's a small chance that they're going to have a heal. Well, that's not what you like to see. Let's back it up a little bit before we aggro that extra guy. And there's the healing wave and the ad. Okay, let's do this. None of this is going well. Let's try one more time to get the polymorph off. Okay, polymorph is off. Let's pop a potion here. No, it's all gone sideways. I'm not sure if we clear this or not, or if we end up running away from it. To redo our polymorph on the Murloc. Yeah, we might be okay. Alright, let's head up to the buzz box and we'll get that one turned in, and then we'll continue hunting for plane striders. And the next Buzzbox quest has us going after Moonstalker Fang, so if we come across any of the Moonstalkers, we will fight them as well. There's about 1 billion bears out here. It's really big bear country. We don't need the regular bears, but we could stand to find some of the rabid ones, although that is a little bit of a higher level. And we have lots of low-level stuff between us and it. Alright, if we're not going to go after the rabid bears here, we should start angling back to the south. We have a couple of things to do in the southern part of the zone. We have to talk to the Red Crystal and the Furbolg camp, and then we have to go down into the ruins of Bashalaran. I didn't even notice, but I guess we have all of our Planestrider meat. That's awesome. You know, it might not be awful to stay out here and do the rabid thistlebears. The ones up here to the north are not a very high level. And we could probably work on the Moonstalkers as well. We're level 17. I guess the only real danger to that would be if we hit level 18. I think we might lose a little bit of experience for these level 12 quests. It's only the one level 12 quest. Okay, it's two level 12 quests. I still think we'd get most of the XP. Alright, I probably should head to the south a little bit before I convince myself to go into this cave that I know that we're not quite ready for. Well, that's as early as I've ever finished the Moonstalker things. Usually I don't finish it until I'm all the way down to the south fighting down that way. But yeah, we are done with that one. Now we just need to find a handful more rabid thistlebear, and we can finish up here in the north for now. Yeah, we frost nova'd a buddy. That kind of thing happens when you have your camera as zoomed in as I have mine. We'll go ahead and we'll throw a sheep up to buy us a little bit of time. I should probably make some food and water after this while I have a little bit of mana. I notice we are getting low with the current rotation. It has been kind of amazing, though, with a good wand, how long on the mage we've been able to go without having to drink. It's been quite enjoyable. Alright, that's 20 out of 20. We are going to be done up here for now, I think. Well, we could go investigate the camp over here. Find a corrupt furbolg camp. Now, usually I investigate the one to the south. I don't think I've ever investigated this one to satiate this quest. But we can head over here. We'll at least check out what level the guys are. If they're too high of a level, we won't bother, but let's go have a little peek. There we go. We got into combat here, but I think we're going to be able to run away. In fact, yeah, let's... Well, we got a Moonstalker. We're probably going to aggro a bunch of stuff on the way out of here, actually. There we go. We'll do that for now. Pop a potion just to be sure. And we can work our way out of here. Actually, while we're over this way, let's go ahead and we'll check out the red crystal. You know, we might be able to do everything before we go back. We do have our Hearthstone set in town, so we could actually take care of all this stuff, potentially. Well, let's not. We need to check out the inventory, make sure the bags aren't full. Let's get the red crystal, and then we'll go back. If we had bigger bags, then maybe I would take us down here, but kind of worry about getting full. I forget these guys always call for their buddies, or at least it seems like they're very reactive to each other's aggro chain. I realize that I hate Moonkin forms so much that I get some kind of weird joy out of unnecessarily killing these Moonkin. That is how much I dislike Moonkin form for the druid. Is that it's actually, like, I have a little smirk on my face as I kill these guys. It's probably really bad and indicative of problems. Okay, he resisted the Frost Nova and the Flame Shock. That's awesome. I think he looked at us funny. It might not be a bad place to farm up some small eggs, actually. Our cooking does need a little bit of help, especially I'm not really doing fishing on this character. And I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. I'd like to do cooking, but maybe we'll see if we can cook through non-fishy means. We've got a corpse down here, no doubt, probably a druid trying to do their level 10 bear form quest. Level 10 bear form quest has you come back here and, like, click an item in the back of the cave or something. But it's hard to do by yourself at level 10 and not get killed. Yeah, see, that item back there. Alright, we are so let's start heading back.
Greetings, person. I am Tharnarian Tree Tender. You have done Oberdeen a great service, adventurer, but your task is not yet complete. Return to me once you have rested, and adventurer, prepare your mind and soul for more bloodshed.
Oh, more bloodshed.
May the stars guide you. What brings you here?
The survival of our people and lands comes at unfortunate costs, adventurer. You have spilled the blood of nature's servants. Many sick animals you have felled. The people of Oberdeen are indebted to you, for the forest's pain is eased, even if only for a moment. I have one final task for you, but be warned, you will have to kill again. It is my hope that this will be the last time I call upon you, adventurer. In a cave to the northeast near Bashalaran resides the Den Mother. Slay her. Adventurer, I've come to find out how rampant the effects of fell moss are throughout Darkshore. The corruption of Teldrassil and our surrounding lands really concerns the druids of the Cenarian Circle and all night elves. It is my goal to find out why this has happened and to put an end to it. This is terrible news indeed, adventurer. With the furbolgs this close to Aberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you, adventurer. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy, adventurer. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the furbolg camp south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Windtalkers and return to me here. Your scouting of the furbolg camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver
At some point we
should
found a
be
green
made
leather
aware
bag.
of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the furbolg situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here.
Hello, person. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Fantastic! Try it and tell me what you think, adventurer.
Peace be with you. Well met, adventurer. Your scouting of the furbolg situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Aberdeen. For some time we have dealt with not only forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully you might be able to lend Aberdeen aid during these troubling times. The Cliffspring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the Mist's Edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood furbolgs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have a sample, return to me in Aberdeen.
So the crystal exists, adventurer? Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question that comes to mind is why the Moonkin would be drawn to this object. Is the crystal benign in nature, or does it hold a more sinister purpose? I have many more questions, but we're going to need to examine that crystal closely to get some answers. Use this empty vial and fill up on some Moonwell water here in Aberdeen. Such potent magic should provide a clue as to the composition of the crystal. To do that, you'll pour the liquid over the crystal. It should take care of the rest. While I don't anticipate anything bad happening to you, I still want you to be careful. Above us to the east is Felwood. If that crystal is tied to that place as I suspect it is, then it could prove to be very dangerous. Another discovery. Well done, adventurer. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus. Please accept this small honorarium in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study.
Alright, so we still have a couple of things that are lower level, and I realized that the buzz box was up here, which is fine. We'll be heading back that way to do the Cliff Spring River sample. We won't be doing Tower of Athalax till later. Fine crab chunks we could probably do, but we have to go down here first. And we have to take care of the rest of the level 12 quest and get all that done. Anea is down there as well. She's level 16 quest. So yeah, that'll be our next stop. I'm going to take a break right here for today, and we will tackle that stuff next time. Thank you guys very much for joining me, and for all the support on the series. I do appreciate it. As always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other, and we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.